Okay. Michelle just misses our podcast. She doesn't have any questions. She just misses our podcast. That's so sweet. We miss doing it too. Honestly, we don't have a ton to talk about. So we do have a couple of podcast ideas lined up, but we figured we would maybe wait until closer to season 10.
Yep.
And we don't even know when that's happening. So, but we know it is happening. So that's good.
Yeah, we can't stay away from each other or from you guys. So we'll do something.
I know. We just wanted to hang out because we miss you guys for real.
Yes, absolutely.
There are 39 people waiting on YouTube. I don't know how to let them in. I don't know.
They're waiting?
Yeah, so Rona, am I saying that right? I hope Rona is said that they are on YouTube waiting, 39 of them. So I feel really bad.
So you have to let them in?
I don't know.
Well, most people are saying they can see us.
Yeah. People are here, so I'm not sure how some people got in and some people didn't. We're not like an exclusive club here. Anybody's welcome. So I'm not sure what's going on. But we can start answering some questions because the playback of this is going to be real boring if we're just like, how do we do this? Okay. So we've got a question. Who else is disappointed we are getting such sparse behind the scenes this season? Honestly, okay. So last year was super fun because we got so many behind the scenes. To be completely honest, I'm kind of glad that we're not getting much this season because it's going to be more of a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
And B, it makes me feel like I don't have to like constantly be watching for stuff. Like it's taking up less of my time. Because I don't feel like I have a fear of missing out, FOMO. And I don't feel like I'm missing out on things because they aren't posting much. But that's how I feel. How do you feel, Div? And how does everybody else feel? Put in the comments how you feel about the lack of BTS.
So a small part of me is disappointed, but I think we just were spoiled. We were just way too spoiled last off season. Mm-hmm. So now we're kind of like, we're expecting the same amount. And for whatever reason, we're not getting it. I don't want to, we don't know the reasons. We don't know the exact reason. So I don't want to like put anything out there.
Right.
I don't know if it's the showrunner not wanting stuff, the new showrunner wanting to keep things under wraps. I don't know if they're just filming stuff that they just don't want like seeing. Mm-hmm. Wedding, who knows, you know? But in a way, I don't mind because I do think we're waiting for the show isn't going to be on till late spring or something like that, right? They said it's not like going to air as
like
early
later than normal, I think. Yeah.
Right. So I don't want to sit here and be excited now. If I can take some time away maybe and then come back and mm-hmm. you know, like we're rejuvenated for the new season and then we start seeing we wouldn't see BTS that late. We wouldn't see because that would be after the fact. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind too much.
Yeah. I feel like we're going to see a lot of I feel, Aaron is always so good at taking pictures and stuff like for Sneak Peek Saturday and stuff like that. So I feel like if we're not getting behind the scenes right now, I think we're going to get a lot like once the season is rolling. So I just think it's going to be that much more exciting when the season starts. Hopefully.
I agree.
Okay, what else do we have? Do you think it's going to be a big wedding or an intimate wedding for Lucas and Elizabeth?
We made the same face. You know what? It's Lucas, okay? I want big.
I do too. I hope they go grand gesture with the wedding, at least to an extent. I mean, it's Hope Valley. It's not going to be like ginormous. It's not going to be like, but I want like her family there. I want his family there. I want all of their friends there. So yeah. in the scheme of Hope Valley, in the scheme of things, I want it to be grandiose.
Yeah. And Erin already said she does not want it in the church. Which, yeah, it should not be at the church. I don't know where it's gonna be. I don't want it to be in the library, too small. I don't want it to be well, they could have the reception in the saloon.
Yeah.
Is the bridge possible? I don't know. Surprise us, writers.
A lot of people have speculated a bridge wedding. I think it would be weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
They could probably make it work, but since we didn't see the bridge, we didn't see them on the bridge or near the bridge at all in season 9. I don't think it's going to be like, it was a special spot for them in season 8, but then I feel like it's not like special enough for them to like literally get married on the bridge. You know what I mean?
You know what's cool? I don't know how many of you guys watch Virgin River, but both Linda Void, is her name Linda Void?
I don't know.
It's Linda Void. I think it's Linda Void. And Terrell Rothery are on Virgin River together. So Linda Void played Grace Thatcher, and obviously we saw Helen Bouchard. I just keep wondering, I'm like, do they talk about it? Like, oh, our kids are gonna, our like fictional kids on When Calls the Heart are getting married.
It's so cute.
But man, Virgin River is filming right now. So I don't know. I really hope they can make it. Well, Linda's character got killed off. So but I think she's doing something else. But Terrell's still on the show. Yeah,
I don't know what she's doing, but Terrell, I feel like she's been pretty preoccupied with Virgin River, so it makes me a little nervous that she's not gonna be there at the wedding.
I need her there.
But both shows film in Vancouver, so I'm like, I feel like they could make it work.
Heck yeah, they can.
Like, I will go and pick her up and drive her to set if I need to.
She said she liked the muffins on set, like the ones that Elizabeth brought to her in the saloon, the room in the saloon. You know how she brings her the muffins and she like gives her this look and doesn't want them. Apparently, off camera, she was like loving the muffins, and she's like, oh, I still want to come back. So you know what,
for the muffins.
She's excited. Let's get that lady back there. And we need to meet Martin Bouchard. I mean this needs to be and if they're gonna do it, if this is gonna be the 100th episode, go all out, make it special.
I agree. And I really hope the parents are there, because I love Helen. And I mean, I just love seeing like Lucas with his mom.
Yes.
Like it just like you see into like a new layer of his character, when he's with his mom. And then like, if we saw him with his dad, it would add even more. And then their parents meeting would be the coolest thing. And then like Julie's there and blah blah blah, like it would be so fun.
I want Viola there too. Viola and Sir Lionel could be there. I want everybody there.
Sir
okay
Lionel.
But I will settle for a couple.
I would love to see like even Jack's mom there. I think that would be so cool. But I don't think she's like in a contract with Hallmark anymore. So I'm not gonna expect that, but it would be cool. The whole gang, the gang's all here. That'd be cool. Okay.
So everyone found us?
There's 57 people watching. So
watching? Okay.
If you're just joining now, hello.
Hi guys.
Some questions. So ask us some questions in the chat. We're very challenged in this area, so we're trying.
Roxanne is like an expert.
Who?
Roxanne.
Oh, I know. We are
like, she just gets it going.
We don't.
And we're like, what are we doing here?
What do we do? Every time even if we like record a podcast episode, we're like, how do we do this again? Hey everyone.
People like it.
I didn't do an introduction. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Look of the Lounge. Anyway, we'll skip that. Okay. Last season I think we got too much, and this season feels like we're not getting enough. I mean, so I've seen people say that. I feel like you can't please everybody. So, I mean, either people are going to be like, I think we got too much or we don't have enough. I'm an optimist, and I feel like the fact that we're not getting any behind the scenes is just, we're just going to be more surprised with season 10. And I think it's going to be more exciting. So I'm just looking at it that way. I'm fearful of out of sight, out of mind, long time until premiere. Yeah, we feel that too. We've actually talked about that. That's kind of why we haven't done another podcast recently, because we feel like everybody kind of feels the same way, where it's like everybody's a little bit like not like in the excitement of it yet. So we're kind of just waiting for the hype to, I don't know. We don't really know. We're just going with the flow. But yeah, I feel like we all kind of feel the same way. Yeah. But I think I am not worried about it necessarily. I think, I don't know, maybe a little.
Are we still 30 seconds delayed?
Yep. We will be 30 seconds delayed the whole time. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
All of our questions are on the other page. Oh no. What? Oh no. What does that mean?
You're fine. I can see questions here.
Okay.
What's the last?
Hopefully people figure it out. I just got here with chatting on your post page. Oh no. Because it didn't come up on like the. I hope people figure it out. Okay.
I don't know. I can see people here in the chat.
Yeah, there are people here for sure, but I think they had to like switch over to this video. I see you now, but I was on your YouTube page and not. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Dan says that behind the scenes does not matter. I have to agree. It doesn't really matter because, and also last year, let's just be real, things got a little out of hand with like the analyzing of like, does he have a shoe on? Does he not have a shoe on? Like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. And then especially because like things that we really thought mattered were no big deal. Behind the scenes don't matter. It's just fun, and it does keep the hype up. But I think that'll just make it that much more. Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna sound a little sacrilegious, but personally, for me, I'm okay with it also because I do need a break from just obsessing about When Calls to Heart, which I do. And it's great. And it was great during like the pandemic times when we were like in the thick of the pandemic. And don't get me wrong, I still love the show. I still, love the characters. I wouldn't be invested in the podcast if I weren't. But there is another whole life out there, right? I don't just want to live in Hope Valley and live on the show all the time. So if I can take some time away, now would be that time to really just go. And I've started doing that. I'm binging other stuff. I'm getting out more, doing other things. So it's been really nice. So you know what? Do that for a few months. Just take a break. I don't think we can disengage from the show completely. Like that's just not realistic. But we can kind of tone it down a little bit. I don't know. I encourage adding some different things. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I feel like it's kind of that like the FOMO thing. I'm glad that I don't have to like have a fear of missing out by taking a break because things are busy and whatever, and we can like be obsessed about the show when it's on.
Yes.
But yep, I agree. Okay, we've got a lot of questions. Let's see. Ooh, this is fun. Okay. Okay, wait, Dan, are you Dan of Green Gables on Twitter?
I think it is. I think it is.
I think it is too. We love Anne of Green Gables, so I love your Anne of Green Gables name. Okay. Let's go there. Beep, 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 beep. The excitement will be worth the wait. I think so too.
Heck yeah.
They'll get married on the balcony. That way the whole town can witness it. LOL. That would kind of be funny.
With their teacups.
I don't know where they're gonna get. I mean, I can picture like an outdoor wedding because they've never done that before.
Yes.
And we talked about this
that's
before.
a good point. That is a good point. I would like an outdoor wedding because of that. Because Jesse and Clara were supposed to have it, and then there was the rain, and then they had to move it to the saloon. This is the it couple of Hope Valley. Okay, I'm sorry, I am biased as heck, but they need to go all out. They really do, and they can, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't done a wedding in a couple seasons now, and I want this to be a big deal. I want this. This is a big deal. It's Elizabeth finding her lifetime after so much heartbreak. It needs to be special for her. Yeah. And have you thought about the dress? Every now and then I'll think about the dress, and I'll think about like what her hair will be like. I want it to be down this time.
I want her hair to be down too, or like
the side like thing that looks so cute. Yeah.
I don't want it in like an updo.
No, I don't either. It has to be different. It all has to be different. I don't think their dress is going to be quite as flowy, because usually like for second weddings, I've noticed that the brides, especially if they're, like they're older since the last time they got married, it's not as like princessy. Huh? Poofy, yes. It's the same. So
yeah, it'll be different. I feel like it'll be way different. I feel like it'll be, I mean, her dress was beautiful the first time, but I feel like it will be completely opposite. Yeah. I don't know. This is just me. I think it'll be like silky and smooth.
Svelte. Have you heard that one? Yeah. I'll go for it. I'll take it.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it'll be beautiful no matter what.
I think Dan asked about the vows.
Yes, he did. I just saw that question.
Such a loaded question though.
Dude, I don't know. I will say I hope that Chris and Aaron write their vows.
Yes, I think someone just asked that, and I'm glad because yes, we want to. KO just asked that.
Okay, yeah.
We've been talking about that. But yeah, go ahead. Tell them.
Because Dan and Aaron wrote their vows for Jack and Elizabeth's wedding. So I think it would be really cool if Chris and Aaron did the same. And I think they're both good enough writers where they can pull it off. Like Aaron obviously has proven herself like she can.
You have a lot of people. Okay, look at Joanne. Listen, I don't understand what she's saying. You have a lot of people waiting on the YouTube site you advertised in. This is the YouTube.
I mean, yeah.
What YouTube site? We are on the YouTube page right now.
So I think because we did like
the Twitter?
No, I think because we did like on YouTube, I think people are in there. But I don't know how to get to that to like tell people. Like we did the announcement thing ahead of time. I don't know how to get there. So hopefully people will just figure it out. There are 70 people watching, so I think we're. Hey, Joanne, do you want to do us a favor and go over there and say, hey, just like go to their channel and like the latest video is the live? Because I don't know how to get there. This is Zoom. Yeah, I know this is Zoom, but we're like live streaming on YouTube. So, I mean, we're on our YouTube channel. So,
thanks, Miranda.
We're trying.
Gloria posted something. Thank you, Gloria.
Thank you, Gloria. We're struggling. Hopefully,
but people are finding their way. They're coming over.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thanks, Lillian.
Thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Lillian. Okay, cool. You guys
and everybody else who posted links for us.
Yes, thank you.
Miscellaneous. Okay, so vows. They'll find their way.
Yeah.
Yes, I hope they write them. We've been wanting Chris and Aaron to write them, and it'll be, oh my gosh, it'll be so good. Because I mean, in the interviews, have you heard them? They totally get their characters and how their characters feel about each other. So, okay, thanks, Joanne.
Yeah.
Okay. Down.
Yeah. We'll just hope that people get it. Yeah. I mean, Aaron knows every character better than anybody, and obviously especially Elizabeth. And Chris really came into it just like full force, like wanting to be immersed in his character too. So I feel like they'll write their own vows, and I think they'll be uniquely beautiful.
It'll be so good. And I had a thought, and it just, I don't know, went away. It was something to do with, what the heck was I gonna say? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Dude, they give so much feedback into their scenes, right? Like they actually are actively involved in the script sometimes. Like we've talked about it before in season 7, episode 10, the library non-date. It was supposed to be something totally different originally to what ended up being the final scene. And then what other ones were they involved in season 8? There were a couple, right? Well, in this last season there was the kiss. Well, there was the setting thing
in season 8. They were involved in the first kiss.
Yes, the first. How did I just not say that? The first kiss, they absolutely wanted it on the bridge. So they're very invested in their characters, and even the finale, the proposal, they were really, yeah, I know. They were really like, they wanted it to have this look and this feel and this mood. They picked out the ring. So
yeah,
they know their characters, they know what they would say to each other. So they had better freaking write their vows.
Yeah.
No. So anyway.
Yeah, I think they will. I feel like Erin will be like, she will intervene and be like, we're gonna write our own vows. Let's take a break. Okay. Oh, Gabriella from Finland got up at 4 a.m. to watch.
She did.
I hope they found Gabriella. Oh my gosh.
Is she there?
Lillian said that. Lillian said she
I know, did. I can see Lillian's thing, but is she still there?
I don't know. I hope. I feel so bad. Didn't Chris write the proposal? I don't think so. Did he?
I never heard that.
I didn't hear that.
I don't think so.
I mean, he might have had some say in it, but I don't think he wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think John Tinker.
There she is. Gabriella. Hi.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you got up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know, and Blanca's sleeping. Just
Julie's
kidding.
here. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Elizabeth's dress in hair from their wedding, but Jack. Yeah, I liked Elizabeth's dress.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of her hair all through season 5, to be honest.
Yeah, all of season 5. I know.
We talked about this.
Sorry, guys. But yeah.
Yeah.
Gabriella, so glad. Seriously, thank you so much for staying up for us. We feel kind of special. Yeah, I mean, we feel bad.
I feel bad. Like that's that's some dude. Awesome.
We'll try to make it up to you.
Yeah.
Finally found you. Geez. Okay, people are just now coming in here.
Yeah.
What exactly?
Guys, if you're just getting here, I'm so sorry. We don't know how to do this.
We love you.
But,
we do.
Oh, Rachel's here. Hi, Rachel. Did they go finally get to see them dancing? Okay. Wait, we're gonna get back to that because there was something else up here. What was this? There was something up here. Oh, Bill and Molly. I don't really care. I like both of them as characters a lot, and I'm not like they need to be together or they don't. I am just fine with whatever. So let's just address that. I don't know. Do you think we will finally get to see them dancing this season? Yes. Okay. This is something that was on our wish list.
Oh, it was.
for season
not surprised.
9 that we didn't get. But yes, I think, I mean, they're getting married, so I think they will definitely have to show them dancing together. Finally,
I think
for
we'll
the first
see
time since season 6, right?
without a freaking glance. I do not want to see Nathan anywhere there.
No.
Because even in the season 7 scene that got cut, which we got like the really beautiful shot of like them holding hands and like I think going towards the dance floor. Nathan's like right behind Lucas. So in a way, at that point, when the triangle was ongoing, I was fine with no dance. But now they are freaking Mr. and Mrs. Bouchard. Yes, we deserve a dance, okay? We do. We're spoiled, yes.
Oh my god. And they have to be like real close.
Staring into each other's eyes. There's nobody else around, you know. I would love that.
Hi ladies. Hi Julie. Let's see. Finally found you. I'm so sorry, you guys, that we were so hard to find. I'm so sorry. If you have questions for us, drop them in the comments and we will answer them with our opinions. And if you have answers, then drop them in the comments. Very bad wig in season 5. Yeah.
Yes.
You are special. Aw.
Who's that?
We're not Gabriella.
Oh, that's Gabriella.
We're not. You are special. I can't believe you got up at 4:00 in the morning, dude. Can you archive this? Yes, this will be posted on YouTube.
Yeah, I thought it automatically did that.
It will. Yeah. It'll be archived.
I don't know. But
yeah. More natural look, hair down. I think so too. I think her hair will be. I like it when her hair is like down and like really flowy, like not as like curly, but like flowy.
Which
I think
when? Like, can you remember a thing? Huh?
Like season 6, after like they went back to like the scenes that they redid after Lori was gone. I feel like her hair was so pretty. Like it was like loose, like waves. And I feel like it'll be.
I'm trying to remember. I
like the christening parts of the christening.
Oh, the christening. Oh, her hair was so cute. But it was done up a little bit, right? I see. Okay, I saw Gustav's name and I got. Oh, I like it.
Wait,
Rona, good question.
Okay. Her hair. It was Chris's idea to do the twirl after the proposal. Yes. Yeah. The twirl was Chris's idea, but I don't think it wasn't written by Chris.
No.
As far as I know.
The twirl, and then they both picked out the ring together. And I don't know if I've said this before, but I am so glad it was like a freaking rock. I am so glad that it was like, after all the talk of grand gestures and blah, blah, blah. I know we're all like divided on that. All of us, yes. But the ring was like a true, what I want to say, reflection, or like he's rich, okay? He gets to spoil Elizabeth a little bit. And it was different. What?
There's a moth. I don't know.
Oh. Are you outside too?
Yeah, I'm outside.
Are you near the chicken coop?
No.
Okay.
They're sleeping though.
Oh, okay, I don't hear them. Okay. But yeah, I'm glad it was a nice big ring.
Yes, me too.
Post a live chat with it. Okay. Yeah. Questions?
Will Jeanette come to Hope Valley or any other friends or any of other Lucas's friends? I think that would be really fun.
Yes.
If Jeanette came to Hope Valley, because she has been like, we haven't seen her, so she hasn't been like a tangible part of the story, but she has been like integral to the story several times. So it would be cool to see her. And then of course Div would like to see Elizabeth be jealous. As would I.
But you know what? It makes more sense for Jeanette to come now, because I felt like it was like her status was left up in the air. Lucas is like, oh, well, I can't find her. I don't know where she is. Well, we need to know where she is, you know? I mean, come on. Her friend Lucas needs to find her.
I said, is she okay?
I know.
We
we need some closure there to find out where she was. And yes, she needs to show up and she needs to be like, I'm gonna be so superficial, but she needs to be she needs to be pretty. And she needs to make Elizabeth insecure. I mean, that short moment of jealousy when she saw Helen was actually kind of rewarding to me, even though it was like so fleeting and brief. But I want something, a little bit more. Come on.
Well, and this would be like, oh, that's your mom. Okay, though. Okay. This would be like, oh, this is your friend.
And she's known you. And you went into a burning building to save her? Like you put your life at risk? I need to see that. I freaking need to see that.
It would be so cute.
I know.
Gabriella wants to see Elizabeth sing for Lucas. That would be so cute. I mean, I don't know. It would have to be like in a way that it wouldn't be cheesy.
Yes.
But
yes, I agree.
But yeah, it could be really, really cute.
When it's just the two of them, maybe, or
for sure. Oh yeah, it would be really awesome.
Like my best friend's wedding kind of thing, where they're like, like dancing and Dermot Mulroney. Yeah. No, not that part. I mean, when Dermot Mulroney and Julia Roberts are like dancing on the ship and he's singing to her, something like that. Maybe it's just them like lost in each other and she sings to him. I don't know what she'd sing, but let us know. What would she sing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Remember, we're talking about 1910. Oh gosh, no. Late 1910s. No, that is Baby Jack's song.
I know.
And I actually, that song.
I love that song. That would like legit put me to sleep. If Erin sang that whole song, I would play it when I went to sleep. But she has such a pretty voice.
She has a gorgeous voice, but I don't want it to be that song. Because, okay, we're both
not to him. No.
Oh, okay.
No, okay. I'm just saying to me.
Oh, okay. I was going to say this, we're both Superstore fans, and Dina sings it on the Superstore, like in like a really funny scene. So like when I think of that song now, I think of Superstore. No. But yeah. Oh, Julie, I know, cute movie, right? We've talked about that movie before. Okay. Yes, Joyce. Let me call you sweetheart, though. It's kind of overdone.
It has been done, yeah.
Overplayed. And Rosemary sang it to Lee in season 2 or 3. Oh. Like she did it as a performance, but still, like it's been sung from one character.
It was like over the top.
Yeah. I meant 1910s, late 1910s.
Anne says maybe Elizabeth sings to Lucas while they're dancing. That would be cute.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, you did? You did?
Yeah, when Dermot Mulroney yeah, that's what I meant. Is like when they're dancing and they sing.
I was picturing him dancing. Like I was picturing that movie and not. Yeah. No, that would be cute. That would be cute.
Maybe because
I think I'm blushing.
No, because the Rupert Everett and Julia Roberts dance at the end of the movie kind of stole the show. Like when people think about Julia Roberts dancing in that movie, they're thinking about that one. At least I am. Anyway, we'll get away from my best friend's wedding now. So is everyone here? Are all our VIPs here?
I hope so. There are 82 people. So
because I have some questions if people want to participate. Do we want to do that now? Or?
Let's catch up with these. I think, do you think they're married already? No, we will definitely see the wedding.
No, I think filming wise, probably.
Oh.
Maybe. If they did it for the 100th episode, then yes, because by now they're probably filming like, I would say 7.
And even if they filmed it out of order, I think they maybe like if they did an outdoor wedding, they would film it in the summer so that they knew that it wouldn't be raining. Yeah. So I think they probably already filmed the wedding, even if they did it out of order. That's what I think.
Okay, I like that.
Love Aaron's voice too. It's so pretty. We deserve a dance and a real honeymoon. Yeah. Jack and Elizabeth went to Chicago. No, Jack and Elizabeth didn't go to Chicago. They were going to go to Chicago. They actually just shipped him off to another mission, and she went with him, and we didn't get to see it.
She deserves, that's the thing, is she has just been through so much heartbreak, and she's had to deal with so much on her own that she deserves everything now. You know, now she's found like this guy. Yeah. I think Joanne's like mad at us today. It's like, Joanne, it's something that couples do. It's like a cute romantic thing.
We just want to, because the first time that they danced, they weren't dating, or they weren't like even really necessarily like, he had eyes for her, and we think
Nathan freaking ruined it.
But it was it just wasn't. It was like we want to see them dance now that they are for sure in love. Like, we know that they're in love. It's just cute. I don't know. Do you not want to see them like be cute together? I don't know. I just think it would be cute.
Yeah. So anyway, okay.
Sorry,
let me know when you're caught up with questions, and then I have some questions to ask people. So
hoping they don't have Rosemary go into labor during the wedding. Oh geez.
Oh,
that would be dramatic. That would be lots of drama. I don't think they will. I don't think they will interrupt. To New Orleans for the honeymoon and meet Jeanette there. New Orleans for a honeymoon would be fine. I don't want them to meet Jeanette I don't want them to see any other human being on their honeymoon.
Not even little Jack.
No.
Yeah.
Leave him home.
She said it, not me. But I was thinking it.
Yep, Julie has been in Hope Valley. Yes, her sister Julie is there. I think she was there for filming the wedding, but that's just my opinion. She does deserve a romantic honeymoon with her gorgeous husband. Yes, she does. We deserve to be with them on their honeymoon. Yes,
we deserve to.
We do. We have waited long and hard for this, and we are going to be. Yes. Season does it? The dangerous liaison quote is from season 6.
Yeah.
They will definitely dance. I know it. Yes, Roxanne. Yeah.
Hi, Roxanne. Roxanne's here
for the 3 of them. You know, that raises a question about Jack has land, which they really emphasized in the end of season 5 before he went off and died. So I'm like, what's going to happen with the land? Are they ever going to say anything about it? I don't know. Does it really matter? Maybe not, but I do wonder. Trip to Paris for the honeymoon. Sure. That'd be
Paris is like, I think that's so on brand, don't you? Yeah. I feel like, I mean, that's Lucas's, he has like heritage, you know, he is French. You know, Gustav can like hook him up with contacts in case no, Lucas travels. Lucas has his own contacts.
Lucas knows.
Either way, yes. Yeah, they're good. They should totally do Paris. That's what I picture for them anyway. Take a ship.
They could have danced on her birthday after they put LJ to bed. That scene was too short. I mean, honestly, I could watch Lucas and Elizabeth all day, every day, and still think their scenes are too short. So yeah, but that would have been cute. We won't even get into the fact that he didn't give her birthday gift on her birthday. We're just not going to talk about that because we
did already.
We did already. Would love to see Lucas carry Elizabeth over the threshold of her house. We couldn't see the Jack. Yes. So they did show that in the deleted scenes. I don't know if you saw that, where Jack carried Elizabeth over the threshold. But yes, I would also love to see that. Hallmark is getting a little out of their box, so maybe we will see stuff like that. I don't know. Look forward to the mobile book library. Yes, I am so excited about the mobile library.
Dude, assuming they stick with it, assuming they stick with it, because it just kind of went away and we didn't hear about it.
I really hope they go back to that, and I hope that Lucas goes with her, and I hope they come into like some camping situation and the danger of something happening. I don't know.
I love it.
I do.
I love it.
So good. It could be so good. And let's hope. Okay. A moth. Nikki agrees with me
it's
about
pretty
something.
late for you. Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock. It's not late. Yeah. Okay. So Div, I think we got 3 questions.
Okay, guys, you ready? So because we talk about our favorites and our, whatever. So we wanted to hear from you guys. I want to know, what was your favorite season? Lucabeth season. So I'm talking about favorite Lucabeth season. So from season 6 through 9, which one was your favorite? And I do not want those, I loved all of them, or multiple answers. I want one season. One season. I know you can do it. Our fans are the smartest. So in the meantime, Jillian, what was your favorite season? And then we'll look at other people's responses too.
I mean, I know what you're gonna say.
Do you?
I know what you're gonna say.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay. Tell me yours and then guess mine.
I'm gonna say my favorite was season 9 because they were together. I like the anticipation of them getting together was really, really good. Yeah. And then like them finally getting together at the end of season 8 was so, so good. But I loved seeing them together. I loved seeing them like being domestic. I know that wasn't your favorite, but I really loved that. And I loved the whole, like, they're just like so like in sync. They're just like, oh, hey, like, mwah, good morning. Mwah. I don't know. Just, I loved season 9. I think I will say season 9 was my favorite Lucabeth season.
She's still okay, because I was waiting for someone to say my favorite season, and look at what Gabriella said.
Yeah.
Was that what you were gonna guess?
Yeah, I was gonna say season 8. Mm-hmm.
Hands down, season 8 for me. I'm sorry, I loved season 8 so much.
Yeah.
Even with all the angst, it was good because I mean, not to brag, but yeah. Because I went into season 8 knowing she was going to choose Lucas. So for me, I wasn't like on pins and needles every week. I was like 95% sure it was going to be Lucas. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to enjoy this ride, just, I don't know. And like episode 1 kind of confirmed it when mommy only had eyes for one man when she was walking with the other. So as soon as they started dating, we got so many cute scenes, right? Starting from episode 4. I mean, actually, even the library scene, I loved it at the beginning of that episode, the angsty one. But then we had the date, and we had the bridge, the first bridge, the horse ride. Then we had the picnic with the rain. We had the hand-in-hand one from episode 7. We had the what was it? The office scene with the fanning. Like we had some really, really good scenes.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm going with season 8. I like them all.
Yeah,
such
for
a
sure.
hypocrite.
Oh,
but that is, if I have to pick one. No, like I said, if I'm picking one, I'm picking 8.
I know. I can totally season 8 was so good. And it is like the tension. There is something about like the tension before a couple gets together in a show or a movie where it's like, it's so good. And then sometimes some shows after a couple gets together, it's like, it kind of lost the spark. But correct. I think they did a really good job with this show of keeping it really good after they got together. So I do appreciate that. And I love seeing them be a couple. But I totally love season 8 too, and season 6 and season 7 because Roxanne said season 6 because the tension was crazy hot.
Wait, who? Oh, Roxanne.
Didn't season 8 episode 10 and 11 piss you off?
No.
It just made it that much better, I think.
Yeah, it was
because
it was
he was, and it was like a selfless love, selfless act of love. Although if you're talking about the Nathan stuff, I mean, yeah, but it kind of had to happen to make it like just so good. Otherwise it would have been like, well, yeah, we were expecting that, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Well, and yeah, that scene was beautiful. That scene where he let her go, like I cry when I watch that scene.
That's so good.
And
oh my gosh, I haven't watched that in so long.
It's the realization, it's the catalyst that finally gets Elizabeth to say, okay, enough. What does she say? I've been drifting between two men and I've been kind of lying to myself. And it kind of, and sometimes, have you noticed, Lucas needs to kind of like pull back for Elizabeth to realize that she needs to do something.
Yeah.
And so that needed to happen. And before that, for her to understand why she was drawn to Nathan, episodes 10 and 11 needed to happen. She needed to see that it wasn't really Nathan that she was drawn to. Yeah. So if you look at it, if you put it into context, it didn't really bother me. I understood why she was feeling that way.
Yeah. And we all kind of predicted that was going to happen because she did, like, we all kind of saw that she was projecting the whole like Jack and Nathan like parallelism kind of thing. And we saw the stuff that was like, that was what was getting in between Lucas and Elizabeth. And there wasn't like this whole, like, I know for sure between Elizabeth and Lucas, like from her point of view, because of that projection. And we all saw that. So something needed to happen for her to fully realize that Lucas is her guy. Like, she wasn't gonna just be like, okay, I guess Lucas is my love. I don't know. Like, something had to happen, catastrophic in her opinion, for her to realize like what she needed to do. So we expected it, you know. So yeah.
And she already chose Lucas. I mean, if you go back and look, she'd chosen him in episode 4 and she had let everything go. Like, she was fine with, you know, she was ready to just be with Lucas, and then the Fort Clay thing comes and then it just kind of disrupts everything. Yeah, because she still had another like level of grief to get over Jack, you know. She couldn't just like, okay, my husband passed away and now there are these two men and I have to choose between one. Like, stuff had to happen, you know. Yeah, I agree.
Season 8, lots of season
9, dude.
Lots of season 9. Need more library scenes in season 10. I agree. I missed the library. I missed it in season 9. Season 8. Where is it? Library scenes now would not be so great because the connection has been made. I think it would still be great. I don't know.
No, I will take any library scene we get. That is their place. I mean, that is
they like run the library together. They opened it together. They made it together.
It's their love child. It is.
So far.
Yes, well, baby girl Bouchard will come.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask the second question?
Hold on. Hopefully there's an equal amount of kissing in season 10. Yeah, I agree. There were so many kisses. So many kisses. I am so glad they did not hold back. Once they got together, they did not hold back.
They did not.
What do you think Lucas will do next for business? Or will he just, honestly, I mean, why can't you just own the Queen of Hearts? I think that's probably fine enough. I don't know, but who knows? I'm sure he'll
find. That's a good question. That's a really good question. I don't know.
Maybe make it bigger. Yeah, Edward is a large restaurant. I like in real life, I would be like, you should be just fine with the Queen of Hearts. Like, I don't think you need to own 8 companies, but
no, he can invest in stuff.
For sure.
And not have to run something.
True. Maybe, you know what? Maybe he can invest in the sawmill and get that back into the forefront of the storytelling, because I miss the sawmill.
Yes, I do too. I need Lee to leave the paper. I miss that. That was his thing. He was like you know what? It would be fun if Rosemary got a reporter that she could take under her wing. Who would that be? I don't know. I don't know who
Maybe
that would
Robert.
be. I love it. Robert. Yes, put that boy there. Yeah, or maybe Anna. Maybe she has a couple of reporters. But I think that would be more fun than just Lee. Right. I feel like Lee's made for more.
Yeah, me too. I feel like Lee wasn't, like you said, made for, like, he wasn't made to be like working for someone. I feel like he is a boss. He's a boss dude. And so is Rosemary. So she can be the boss of the newspaper and he can be the boss of the sawmill. But like the sawmill really took a back seat this past season.
Yeah.
Lucas fits with the Queen of Hearts. Yeah, I would have been devastated if he actually sold the Queen of Hearts. I love that Lucas owns the Queen of Hearts, and I hope that never changes. All the nuzzles. You guys know that I love the nose nuzzles. Lee and Joseph should open a furniture store. Oh, that's a good idea. That would be fun. Like a lumber, I like that. Sawmill.
Yeah.
Furniture store. That's a really good idea. Let's think of the newspaper. Okay. Yeah, Rosemary is annoying with the paper storyline. I like the newspaper storyline, although I do totally agree. I don't like that Elizabeth always has to be like, hey, I'm talking to you as a friend, not as a newspaper editor. I don't like that. I wish that they could just go back to being best friends and Elizabeth wouldn't have to worry about that.
I like the dress shop. I'm sorry. I think I just get too attached to things for, like if things are going well, I like them and I'm not really great with change. I think so that's my problem. But the dress shop was fine. I guess maybe because Clara left, they didn't want Rosemary there by herself. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like it was one of those changes that was kind of unnecessary.
Because that was her passion. Yeah, she loved designing dresses.
That's why I didn't really. Season 8 was not my favorite. I mean, when we think about Lucas and Elizabeth, it was really good, but like season 8 with other storylines was not good, in my opinion, because it was so like that kind of thing. It was like Rosemary was like, "Oh, I'm opening a dress shop. She ran the dress shop, blah blah blah," and then she was like, "No, I don't really like it anymore, but I don't know what I'm gonna do." Like, I don't know. I don't know.
When she wrote the opinion column back in, I don't know what season was it, 3 or 4? That was funny. That was good. That was really that was gold. But that was the opinion section. She wasn't like a reporter, running the newspaper. She was just contributing. That I loved. I don't know if bringing that back would be repetitive, but they could have done something like that. I don't know.
Well, with the Molly, with her column, it was a little bit repetitive. I like Rosemary as the editor. I do like that storyline, although I just think it's like she's too focused on like getting a good story, where
that's true.
Like Elizabeth doesn't feel comfortable talking to her best friend about things that she needs to be able to talk about it, So I don't know. It's just, but I do miss the dress shop, and I feel like there are plenty of people that could run it, but okay. Elizabeth needs a bigger sofa. That's for sure. If
that's not even debatable.
If Lucas is gonna be spending the night again, they need to do something about that.
Then again, they do like their like small
cozy spaces.
Yeah. Hold on, the lights just yeah, they do. They like their tight couches and
Yeah.
but that was such a good scene.
What do you think about Elizabeth talking to Lucas about Jack Sr.? Because I know a few say we haven't seen that scenario. I am fine with I mean, I think that if they don't talk about it on the show, like if Lucas and Elizabeth don't talk about Jack on the show, I just assume that it happens off screen, because it's not going to be like a secret. That's not going to be like,
Yeah,
I'm not going to mention it, but I wouldn't mind seeing it. I know a lot of people would be like, no, I'd rather not. But I'm not gonna be mad if they don't. I don't think they'll spend time on that.
I don't think it's necessary because they've pretty much implied that he knows everything by now, right? When they talk, he knows. So
Right.
I don't want to move away from Jack, but I don't want Jack to be like this big subject of discussion for them. So
yeah, and like I said, I think if they don't talk about it, I think we just assume that they have talked about it off screen.
Yeah.
Even though they're fictional characters and they don't actually talk about things off screen. But I think we just assume that. The pharmacy ice cream shop was a good idea in theory, but half the time there was no one there running it. Yes. Yeah. I feel like there were some things introduced that just kind of like got forgotten about, or
yes, but they paid attention to like Peaches missing. A case of Peaches was missing, and that was like a big thing. But yes, other stuff got dropped.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, I don't know the reasons behind their decisions of like which scenes they keep and which scenes they delete. I don't know.
Yeah, but let's not. If we get into editing, I'm just gonna get mad.
We won't
start ranting. God, the editing.
Lillian said a kiss in the rain, or someone said a kiss in the rain, and then Lillian agreed. I'm just gonna keep scrolling. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be mad about that. I'm not gonna expect that, but that would be.
I mean, it's something we can check off, you know.
Yeah. Where does Lucas get all his shirts and suits cleaned? Is there a place in Hope Valley?
Good question.
You know what? We're just gonna we just ignore the fact that they don't have indoor plumbing at all, and they are all very well bathed and groomed, for reasons that we cannot comprehend, and that's okay. Too many storylines, lots of characters, copy information. Nothing is ever complete. Yeah, I felt that way in season 8 for sure. Season 9, it was a little better.
Francis, I 110% agree. Yes, I agree. And that was my frustration.
Yeah.
With season 9. Sorry. The Lucas stuff is great,
9.
But
season 8, no, I think season 8 had really.
I'm just gonna say it. I think John Tinker sometimes had trouble kind of lining things up. I think because I didn't see too much of this when what's his name? Alfonso was the showrunner. I don't remember a lot of stuff getting like dropped or forgotten about.
Yeah.
But I feel like sometimes with John Tinker, like he'd start something and then it's like it didn't get finished satisfactorily. So that's just me.
Yeah. There are a lot of storylines that are opened up.
Yeah.
And then never closed. And it's
correct.
It's a little like, oh, okay, let's just forget about that kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah, and some of it is like, and I think that's my frustration is when you go from character driven to plot driven, where you're just like trying to think about, well, how do I advance the plot? But you're not thinking about whether it makes sense or whether the characters would actually do and say something like that. Then you kind of lose focus. Like, for example, in season 8, Nathan is suddenly in the library and like looking at books, and he's like, oh, I read. And I'm like, they've never said anything that has even remotely shown us that Nathan reads, right? And then
or like any reason for him to say that, like,
right. And this was just so they could get him into the library so he'd have a scene with Rosemary. And even Gustav, I know most people like this, but I was like, it kind of just came out of nowhere. After Gustav was introduced in season 7, I don't think any of us really speculated or had any reason to think that he was related to Lucas. And then in season 9, suddenly we're like hearing that he's the cousin, which, you know what? I love that guy so much. Like, I'm fine with believing it now. I mean, I kind of have to. It's canon now at this point. But sometimes I feel like things are just put in there and you're like, okay. I don't know. Another big one for me that I'm still kind of like, what the heck happened, is the school storyline. Like, that was a big deal for Elizabeth, but she and Lucas never like discussed it. Not even once. Like,
what
Mom,
school, what storyline?
Hold on, I'm gonna need to go on mute. Hi. Sorry, I have visitors here.
Hi.
They've been wondering what the podcast is. You can say hi. Hi guys. Hi. This is Perry. Say hi.
Hi.
And this is Finley. They have purple hair because we went to the fall festival today. They were like, what is the podcast? What are you doing? What are you setting up for?
Just a little chat. It's a little chit chat.
Say hi, everyone. There are people who are watching too.
Hi.
Hi, guys. They can't see you.
Purple hair. What are you guys eating?
What are you eating?
Sour Patch Kids.
Yum.
Yeah.
I'm eating gummies.
You're eating gummies? Oh yeah, you don't like Sour Patch Kids. Okay.
Remember?
You do? Okay. Okay, guys. I'll see you later. Okay. They went back.
Cute. They're so cute.
They were, yeah. Those are my nieces, guys. But yeah, anyway, they're okay. Yeah, they went in. I checked. But yeah, the school thing was kind of like Lucas and Elizabeth never discussed it even once.
Like what?
To
like
me,
what
that
school?
was weird.
What school?
The school closing with Landis.
Oh yeah.
Because it started in season 8, right towards the end. That was another thing she was stressed out about towards the end of the season. And that was another reason she's kind of pulling away from Lucas. I mean, that was like a stress, right? But they never once discussed it.
Yeah.
Because even in the finale, when Lucas is looking over the papers to sign the deed over, to what's his face? Walden. Yeah. For the saloon, he has a copy of the Valley Voice like right next to him.
Yeah.
And from what I remember, it's like the headline is the first story is about the school, and it's like literally the thing that he would see if he's looking at it. And then she's going through it again in season 9, and it never comes up. To me, that was kind of like an opportunity missed. I mean, yeah, again, we can pretend that he knew about it and they were talking about it off camera, but still, I feel like it's important enough that we should have seen some acknowledgement at least, which we didn't.
Yeah, especially because I feel like we got so many in season 9. It did seem like a lot of the Lucas and Elizabeth scenes were like really spliced, like really cut up.
Correct.
So it does seem like they kind of took a back burner a little bit. Yeah. Same with the oil rig fire. I thought there could have been more dramatic follow-up. Oh yeah. We've talked about this a couple of times. Like how it was just like, oh, that happened and it's done. And there was no like
Helen cared.
Like, yeah, like there was nobody else concern or anything. I don't know. Yeah. Which is why there's this burning desire for us to see Elizabeth like worry about Lucas or something.
Yes. I need more than what we got at the end of season 9 too, like where he where she
Yeah.
sees him like run in and he's pretty much near the door. I want more. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know. Am I maybe I'm being a sadist
even
here.
that it was like they're in the fire, he's in the fire, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, there's a dart, the dart is gone. And we're like, wait, what?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Lucas helping out the school again, the kids loved him. I loved it when Lucas
That was
subbed.
great.
That
Yeah.
was so cute. That was like almost as cute as the Luca Beth scene.
It was, we needed to see him connect with her kids. I
Mhm.
really wanted
I
that.
loved that.
Especially,
Yes.
come on, he's a future husband. He's going to be like
Uh-huh.
around.
That was so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cabin in the woods, what's that all about? Are you talking about the cabin? Like, okay,
What cabin?
the Canfields? Are we talking about the Canfields like living in the
No.
cabin for a half a week?
No, I think, Gloria, are you talking about season 8? I think
Either
Gloria's
way-
talking about season 8.
Either
The-
way, the
what?
Canfields moving 1,800 times.
What? They only moved twice.
Yeah, 1,800 times actually.
I think she means what? I think Gloria means season 8, where towards the end of the season, Rosemary trespasses onto
yeah.
someone's land, and there's like
Yeah.
a dude there, and I think,
Pinkertons.
yeah, that's a great question or a great point.
That is a really open-ended storyline that did not get closed.
Yeah,
so
and
who
that's
lives in the cabin. Like what?
yeah, I don't know.
What's
We don't
with the
know.
cabin? I don't know. Pinkertons in the mystery. Yep. That is a weird one. Lucas could come to class once or twice a week to do French lessons or geography. I would be game for that. I'd be fine with that.
I love it. That is yeah. He could be like
they could teach together. So a lot of people were like, oh, maybe Lucas is going to become a teacher. Maybe that's his next business adventure or venture or whatever. And other people were like, no, I don't want to see that. I honestly wouldn't mind if they, especially because there's another storyline that kind of got left open-ended with the whole, like the railroad or not the railroad, but the foundry. I guess that kind of got closed up, but like they were expecting like a bunch of new kids and stuff. So like if the school expanded, I personally would not mind seeing Lucas and Elizabeth being teaching like partners.
I'm glad you brought that up. What the heck happened to the foundry? Because it was actually even like, I think in the first formal summary that they did of this season of season 9, they brought up the foundry. So I went in with this expectation.
The poster was also like very founded on the foundry too, like
the poster,
the poster of the season, like with Lucas and Elizabeth and like Nathan and May, and it was like very industrial because of the foundry.
But it didn't look any different than normal Hope Valley.
Yeah, it did. It had like a factory in the background.
It did.
Yeah.
It had a foundry? I thought it was just like regular.
It looked very industrial to me. I mean, I guess I don't know. Maybe I don't remember it right, but
I don't know. But so other than season 8, my favorite season is season 4. I love season 4 so much, and I love it because of the way it's structured. It's it has its own storyline, right? It's like this, it's this arc that goes from the beginning of the season to the end of the season, where there's a railroad. The railroad comes to Hope Valley, and that kind of is the main storyline. And then with that, we see new families that come in, and we have these new kids that show up in Elizabeth's class, where she gets to interact with these kids. We have another villain besides Henry. Sorry, that's separate. But my point is, I really loved that we got to meet all these new people because of the railroad. So my expectations were kind of similar when they mentioned the foundry, that we would have more kids in Elizabeth's class. We would see her interacting with children not named Allie. And we do see her interacting with Robert a lot. So I kind of had different expectations, and it didn't go quite that way. I think they should have done that.
Yeah. And I know, okay, so the foundry was like planned, but then so they did Allie, who not Allie in the show, but Allie the writer. Allie, what's her last name? Devereaux?
Yeah.
Devereaux?
Yeah.
She kind of wrapped things up and explained things a little bit in that one episode. There was so the foundry was dependent on the mine reopening, and then Gowan blew up the mine. So then there was no mine and there was no coal, so there was no foundry. But it also kind of got a little bit, the fact that it was so Rachel said the water tower was in the poster, which it was, and that was, or the new water tower, which was supposed to be for the foundry. So it was it seemed to me that it was going to be a forefront of the storyline,
right? But then
it was a little bit just
even the what's his face, the book mobile thing, I think it got scrapped a little bit, is what I heard. I think there was supposed to be more, and they removed it.
Well, so I heard that they were going to revisit that in season 10, and I hope that's so true.
Okay, yeah, we'll hope for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
do we have? I mean, I don't know. It just, I think we've gone through all these questions. Probably too many individual writers not double checking with one another. That's kind of what it seems like to me. It seems like it's I don't know. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but do you think the new showrunner will bring in new writers? I don't know. Maybe. I hope that Allie writes a couple of episodes, because she did a really good job.
Yeah.
We have already discussed privately, I don't know if we've done this on a podcast, but the female writers write good romance. So those ones are always
Stewart.
Good.
Elizabeth Stewart's is really good.
Mm-hmm. And Allie's
we can't lose. We need Derek. We can't lose Derek.
Oh yeah, he's.
I need Derek to be there.
I mean, they're all good. They're all good.
They're all good. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Why do you think the season 10 premiere has been pushed back? No idea. Don't know. Probably because they're coming out with a new show, and they just don't want it to interfere with that. Probably. That's my guess.
Yeah, there are going to be two new
Wondering
ones.
if Deidre Behar will be doing new cast interviews. I would imagine she will be. I hope so. Derek writes good romance too. Yes, he does. And he also writes good comedy. Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question. Let me ask people this question.
Okay.
Since it's kind of slowed down on the questions a little bit. Okay, guys, pick your favorite scene. One scene, again, one. No, all of them are good. We know that. That is redundant, okay? Pick your one favorite Luke Yvette scene from season 6 through 9. Go. I mean, you go.
Elizabeth Stewart and Derek Thompson compliment each other in writing. Yes, they do. I agree. I feel like
they do.
Yeah.
They collaborated
really
on a few episodes together.
I
think Union City was a joint effort.
Oh my gosh. Favorite Luke Yvette scene, season 6 through 9. Oh my gosh. That is really difficult.
You can do it. We're getting some good answers here.
Are we?
Yeah, then again, I mean, there's no such thing as a wrong answer. We should probably add that.
If we should marry, her birthday, if we should marry, the bridge. Oh, what the heck?
Someone
all-
pick mine. Come on, you know mine.
Here's the library kiss, right?
Yes. Library scene. That's why I love season 8. Like it is just
almost kiss. Love it.
so good.
Oh, yeah.
The bridge kiss, yes, Michelle, I agree. That's like number 2 for me. It's like literally like this is the library kiss from the season 8 finale, and this is like bridge, like right. One finger is supposed to be slightly below the other. I don't think it shows that way, but yeah.
I will say the scene that I have watched the most is the bridge kiss. Like the whole scene on the bridge.
Ditto.
For sure. That's what I have watched the most. Although I've watched a lot of their scenes many times. But the bridge.
That's the one I've watched the most.
The bridge I've watched the most.
I think for me, honestly, like I didn't even feel any excitement for the library scene. It took me a few days to like actually process it because I was so enamored by the bridge scene. Like that actually exceeded my expectations. I didn't expect that much kissing.
And then you're like, whoa, wait, we also got this bonus scene.
Yeah, like we never saw it coming. It was
know. Oh, it is so good. The whole way he just like enters the library all like, and they like they already know, and he just comes in like, I love your blue hair. It's so cute.
Purple.
It's purple.
Oh, purple. Oh, it's purple. It looks blue to me right now.
It's getting dark. It's getting dark where we are.
It's so cute.
Oh my gosh, you guys. You're back again. What are you doing? What?
I fell.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. If this wasn't alive, we'd edit some of this out. Okay, good. She's not crying anymore.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we need more. Go ahead. Let's look at some responses. Okay, bridge. I see bridge got a lot. Library. There we go. Yes, Michelle.
The proposal, the bridge kiss, too hard to choose. Yeah, it is. Dinner. Oh, not a date. Dinner at the library. That is a good one.
Union City. Is that the first Union City response we got?
Oh, maybe. The rugged look. That's a good one. That's one of my favorite kisses for sure.
You guys. Okay, why don't you guys go inside and I'll be there in a few minutes, okay? No, I'll be back. I'll be back. Just yes. I will, I promise. I'll make it up to you. I have a surprise.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't think they understand. They don't understand what a podcast is.
No,
they just
and I understand what kids are, so that's okay.
Yeah, that is true. I think this is the first time they've been here that I've done one. Usually they're not here.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, sorry guys.
I don't mind whatsoever. We should probably wrap this up pretty soon though, because we've been on for like an hour and a half. So
I'm about to disappear into the background, so I don't know how to. I don't think there's a light that reaches all the way here.
I can see it, but yeah. Oh, there are so many good scenes. But I don't know that I could. I guess I would have to pick the bridge kiss because that is the one that I have watched more than anything else for sure. I think easily.
It's so good. It is like, oh my gosh.
You know what? I haven't watched anything When Calls the Heart in like a couple months. And now I kind of really want to go rewatch.
Okay.
Dummy.
Good.
Her little voice. Oh, so cute.
She has a gummy bear, so she had to show me her gummy bear.
Gummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bribed them with, I'll give them something when I go back in. But yeah. It is
impossible. Yeah.
It like it really did exceed our expectations. Like I did not expect.
I have that.
Okay. I don't know what to do. You guys, Why don't you guys go watch something? I'll be right. Oh yeah, I'll open.
It's okay.
You talk. You
No,
talk.
yeah, no, it's okay. We can wrap this up because we've been here for an hour and a half, and we can do this again soon if we have more to talk about. I mean, we kind of covered it. Like
we covered everything,
we
and
covered
I think,
questions.
but we did
Thank
kind
you
of
guys
owe
all
everybody.
Yeah, we just wanted to hang out with you guys. So thanks for coming and hanging out with us because it was super fun. I always love this. Favorite
we
scene was
missed each other
Elizabeth on the
too.
floor talking on her birthday. Obviously, yes, the floor scene on her birthday was so good. So good. That is another one of my favorites too. There are so many. Cannot choose.
And that was like an unexpected scene, and it was different. It was like a unique scene. Like it wasn't.
And it was like it pushed the limit for Hallmark because they were like laying on the floor.
It did
twice.
I heard some Team Nathan fans were like, before it aired, were like thinking they were on the bed. They didn't. Yes, I am. Yeah, I should probably get going because. How do you do this, Jillian? How do you do this?
I don't know. I just told my kids I could stay up late.
They're just visiting. I don't know how you do it all the time.
When you're coming in.
I'm coming, sweetie. I'm coming, okay? I don't know what to do. We can't even edit any of this because it's live. But sorry guys. They're very sweet, very very good kids. I love them to death. But yes, they don't understand podcasts.
That's okay. We'll go. It's okay.
There, you can say bye. Say bye.
Bye. Thank you everyone so much for joining us. It was so much fun.
Thanks,
and
guys.
We will do it again if we have more to discuss or if you guys have more questions for us.
If you bug us enough, we'll do another one.
Yeah.
In the best way possible. We'll do one more. Yeah, no, we were like, yeah, we'll wait till next year. And then we were like, no, we missed each other.
Yeah.
We missed you guys. So we wanted to do it. You guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have some more podcasts up our sleeves. But yeah, we're gonna wait probably a little bit. So thank you so much for joining.
Thanks, guys.
I don't know how to end this, but I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Good morning, wherever you are.
She's saying bye.
Bye, girls. Okay. I don't know how to end it.
They can't see
how do
it.
I end it? Okay. I think I can do this. Okay, bye.